All right, we got some scissors in the mail this afternoon. So we're going to open the package up, see what they look like, and we're going to test them. And I'm going to get them back in the mail to the client tomorrow morning. And she's got them wrapped up real nice. Some paper. And they're Ginger. They're a little messy though, aren't they? Got some orange and stuff on them, so we're going to have to clean those up a little bit. Let's see what the other pair looks like. Not bad. So the Ginger sewing scissors. So we'll put the package aside here. I'll reuse the package. So the first thing let's do is look at these. They look like they've never been sharpened before. I'm gonna move this out of the way, let y'all see that there. Let's take a look at them first. And we'll do a little testing. Let me find my test material here. So here's some little squares. Let's use some of the scraps up first. Let's try this. Test them. Well, they're not bad. They're not awful. It's not the worst pair of scissors I've ever seen, but they're not crisp. Yeah, see right there, it's not cutting through the tip. See that? So as a sewer, she'd be very unhappy that it wouldn't cut through the tip on those. So we gotta clean those up. Let's try this pair. Same thing. Does not cut through the tip. See that? So we got to fix that. Let's clean up some of our mess first. And I'm going to do two things. I'm going to clean them up with some Goo Gone. Get my stuff here. And we'll get a towel. They got some rust on them too, so we're going to use the Scotch-Brite wheel to clean those up. This one's got some ink or something on it, paint, and she may wanted to keep that paint on there, but I'm taking it off. So we're going to sharpen these scissors. We're going to clean them up really good first. These are good quality Ginger brand sewing scissors. They're a quality pair of scissors. They'll last several generations if you take care of them. Get them sharpened once in a while. And see, she's got some rust on there. So we're going to clean that off. She's got rust on this one. Got some goo on that. Let's clean that goo off also. And we might be able to get that off with the Scotch-Brite pad. All right, let me move some equipment around here. So let's get this little buffing machine out first. Move the camera a little bit. So we want to just clean up some of that rust. Pretty pitted on there. We'll move the wheel over and get the more aggressive wheel here. There we go. Now that's working better. All right, so we got that one clean. Let's get this one. See the little dirt rust spots? We let them get rusty. And this is just a pre-cleaning before we actually sharpen them. And I'll clean up inside of here with the Dremel tool after I'm finished. There's another pair. You can see the rust right in there. Let's get that rust off there, and this rust on the blade. Much better. All right, so we got them cleaned. Now we just got to sharpen them. So let's move some equipment around again. Appreciate y'all watching out there. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears. Sewing scissors, that's what we're doing this evening. We're going to sharpen a couple of pairs of sewing scissors mailed in from a nice lady from Illinois down here to Texas. We do mail-in sharpening from all of the United States. And so we'll sharpen these up and then send them back out in the mail in the morning. And she'll be happy. All right. So let's do the first pair. I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button. It does help us, our little business down here in Texas, grow. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's pretty chewed up along that blade. Hey, Johnny. Just bring it by, buddy, and I'll fix it for you. Just text me, Johnny, when you want to come by, and I'll do it while you're here. So we mark the edge first. I'm going to do this blade first. Almost there, almost got the angle. And I put the marker on there so I can see what the factory angle is. And I don't quite have it yet. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. There's still some black on that blade. And I can feel it and hear it also. Hey, Sharp Hawk, what's going on, buddy? So I've been busy as heck the last couple of days, and so I haven't even had a chance to turn the cameras on. But this is the last two pair of things I'm going to sharpen this evening. 2 pairs of scissors. I need to get them done tonight, and I need to get them back in the mail tomorrow to the lady. I told her I'd get them done as fast as possible. So we're looking for a burr on this side, and these are pretty worn. These scissors have got a lot of wear on them. All right, we're almost there. All right, I think we got a nice little burr. Let's go to the honing side now. Just one pass on the honing side. And if you were at the beginning of this video, they would not cut all the way through the tip. They cut pretty well back here, but from about right here on, they did not cut. All right, we're a little high, so let's. No, went too far that time. There we go. I can feel and hear if I got the angle right. I do have the angle right now. See if I have a burr. And I do. I have a burr all the way across the blade. It looks really good. So we're going to go to the honing side. One pass on the honing wheel is all we need. And we're done with these scissors. Now we're going to clean up the edge. So it's got a burr right here on the inside. I can feel a burr across this blade here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to push that burr forward. And so I just take my little pink stone and run it up against that burr. And it's gone for the most part. I don't feel it. Hey! Sorry. I got the dogs out there with me. Hey, quiet. That's enough. That's enough. Go. Hush. That's enough. They like to bark at anybody who walks by with a dog. All right, so we've got it forward. Yeah, you know, I did scissors for a long time on the Taz. I mean, on the Tormek. And it's just a pain to get the angle right fast. And I just didn't like the way they cut on from using that wheel. And the twice as sharp just work. To me, it just works better. You can do them on the Tormek. It can be done. I did it for years. But then when I bought the twice as sharp, man, it really stepped up my game. All right, so here we tested them before. We're going to test them again. So remember, it only cut halfway through. So I want to make sure it cuts on the top. Look at that. That's cutting great. So it wasn't cutting at the tip, that first inch. Now they're cutting beautiful. Make sure they're cutting down here. So those are cutting great. All right, so we repaired those. How long did that take us? Less than 10 minutes. I charged $10 a pair. And clean them up a little bit more. So those are done. That's one pair down. All right, so let's do the other pair. Remember, I'll show you again how they don't cut through the tip. Watch the tip. See, we don't cut all the way through. They're basically folding the fabric. So we're going to do the same thing. First thing we do is get out our trusty bat Sharpie and mark the edge. And these are very chewed up. That's really rough looking right there. And these look like they may have been sharpened. And there's a nick on the tip that I can feel that. They've been dropped. And so there's a little something right there on that tip. But we're going to fix it. And since we had it set for the larger angle, I'm going to start there on this side. I only use the twice as sharp for sewing scissors. I have a flat hone for the salon and grooming shear and barber shears. Never been sharpened. That's cool. If they were taken care of, you know. I said I can feel it, and see I'm all the way across the blade now. So we've got the angle correct. So we're going to do the first pass and see how it feels. I'm off at the tip. So I'm going to give it just a little bit more pressure and a couple more passes. And I'm doing very light pressure against that diamond wheel. Hey, Jim. And I still see some bad area from here on down. So I'm just going to give it a little push. A little more material than I wanted to take off. It still looks like I got a little damage on there. These were pretty damaged. All right, that looks good. All right, so we got one blade done. Let's flip it over and do the other blade. We only have 2 pair to do, then I'm done for the day. It's been a long day. Not quite there. Just almost, just a little bit more angle there. These have been sharpened before. They've got multiple angles on there. Somebody sharpened them and did a poor sharpening job. A little bit more. I think we're good. Only way to know is to test them, so we're going to test them. All right, so we're going to flip that burr over first. Push the burr forward with our little pink stone. Yeah, I appreciate you people watching out there. It does help our little business. I hope you hit the thumbs up button, and I hope you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And also, if you'll check out my friend Jim, who's just commented here from Home Spark Knife Sharpening. Check out his channel. He is in Aurora, Illinois. So if you're up in the Midwest and need something sharpened, call Jim. We try to support each other, all of us sharpeners who kind of watch each other's channel and so forth. All right, so we've got them sharpened. Now we got to find some, let me find some test material. I'm gonna move this out of the way. I got got too much going on here. So there's our scissors. Get rid of this junk here. And find some material. Let's find some. I got a bunch of little scraps here. So here's a pair, like you can see I was using on some pinking shears. So we're gonna test that tip first. Oh man, look at that. That is so sweet. Oh, wait a minute. All right, I thought I felt something for a second. I'm gonna get a large piece here. Get a larger piece and make sure it cuts all the way across the blade. Felt weird there. All right, I'm gonna start back here and see if it cuts a nice clean motion. And it does. So she'll be happy with those. So there you go. That's 2 pairs of mail-in Ginger sewing scissors. I charge $10 per pair plus return shipping. Which shipping will be back to her about $8. So you figure $14 a pair. These scissors probably $35 brand new. And these are old ones. These are made in Brazil. They haven't made them in Brazil in a few years, probably 20 years. So they'll last a lifetime, 2 lifetimes if they're taken care of. They're very high quality sewing scissors. And if you're a sewing person, you want good scissors all the time. Hey, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel. This was the last thing I'm going to sharpen today. I'm done. So I hope y'all have a great evening. Hey, Jim, take care of yourself. Have a great evening. Talk to y'all soon. Take care.